If yesterday's promo video for the Alienation Venus Hub wasn't enough for you, today we have an unboxing of some new Alienation products that you can actually purchase right now. So, no delay. Top-down camera. Let's get into it. Boom. We're not going back. One take is all we're doing today. Opening up this box with some things that I'm pretty excited for. One thing in particular, two things in particular actually. I forgot. Two things in here should match my bike pretty well, and you already know because you've seen the thumbnail. Let's just get right on into it with, see that? Matches my bike, doesn't it? Let's get all this out of here. And this time, we actually have the production packaging of these different things as well. A couple things here I'm super excited about. Right here we have the Alienation Backlash V2 grips, as you can see right here, and the Thunderbird seat right here. And as you can see, a couple of these things look like they'll match my bike pretty decently. I'm excited for it. So first, let's talk about the Alienation Backlash V2 grips. These grips are the second version of their original Backlash grip that have this micro-finned pattern on them. They are a 155 millimeter long flangeless grip that come with the AA bolt bar end, as well as they are 31 millimeters in diameter on the outside. So these are a successor to the Backlash V1s. The Backlash V1s are very comfortable, so I'm excited to get these on my bike and see how they feel. And also, the colors of these, the packaging looks nice too with the bolt on it. You can see it says 155 right here. But these colors are awesome, and there is a bunch of colors of the Backlash V2 grip. And I'll put all of the pictures on the screen right now so you can see them. But right here we have the turquoise and black swirl. This is the one I'm super stoked to get on my bike. I haven't had videos from like right now come out on YouTube, but currently I'm riding black grips on my bike because the turquoise Dugan grips finally bit the bullet. So now we get to put on the Backlash V2s. And I think that covers them pretty well. We'll set them aside here. And now we've got the Thunderbird. Let's open this up. So if you've been familiar with the BMX industry lately, you may know that seats have been in high demand and hard to get. Right here we have the Alienation Thunderbird seat. It's got the Thunderbird on the back here. I love the white accents on this seat, and it's just a badass looking design. Pivotal technology, hollow bolt here. Turquoise colorway. There's 3 color options available. I believe it's purple and red. I'll also have pictures of those on the screen, especially if I'm wrong. But yeah, we've got a couple new Alienation products that are now available at your local bike shop if they work with JBI distributor, and through mail orders if you want to purchase them. Support your local bike shop. Hit up Stacked, see if they can get them for you. Hit up Brimstone Bicycles as well to see if they can get them for you, which they should be able to. And let's cut to throwing these on my bike, because why not, right? And here we are, ready to put these things on my bike. First, I want to point out something I think is really cool about these new Alienation seats, and that is the logo that they have over the hole for your Allen wrench to go in to tighten these seats. It's the AA bolt logo in a diamond form, as you can just see. I mean, I don't have to explain it. You can see what we're looking at here, and it looks good. I personally really think it looks great. I thought it was awesome on the current Psycho seat that I'm riding on my bike, but this one's just got black on it. There's no white there yet, and it looks good too. And I will point out that this Psycho seat, as we take it off here, is holding up so well. I am the kind of person, for whatever reason, I guess it's the tricks that I do or something, I destroy seats. There. Man, I'm struggling there. But for this thing being a sample, and I've ridden it for quite some time now, ever since I built my bike up, it's lasted a while. I normally will like put a rip in a seat by now or something. it's held up really, really well, and I've been excited about that. I don't know exactly when the Psycho seat will be available, but it is another one that is coming, and you can look forward to this one as well in a couple different colors. There's also a couple other seats coming from Alienation in the near future. I guess this is what I get for using the Stealth seat post with a normal seat. It's got an angled bolt hole on it, so it makes it a little awkward because your bolt and your Allen have to be at an angle as well. But as you can see here, we'll even focus closer, this seat has held up really well. I mean, there's no tears in it. Some of the pattern has worn off a little bit, but no tears so far. The tag is even holding up really well. But here you can see that all black bolt logo that I was talking about. Definitely psyched on this one, but I'm psyched on this one as well. Let's refocus out here. I'm psyched on this one as well because look at that color. That matches my bike just about perfectly. Like I said before, you guys should be able to get these right now through mail orders. StackedBMX shop, if you ask them, should be able to get them. Brimstone as well if you're local here, and any local bike shop that orders or works with JBI, the distribution company. So here it is. I just want to check focus real quick. I just don't trust myself for getting or having perfect focus, even though I guess I should because it was just fine. But let's get this thing on the bike here. The white, man. I think the white is gonna like set off the polished accents on my bike, and this thing is gonna look good. I'm gonna have to just go and take pictures of my bike before I go and completely get this white dirty. It's already got a black mark on it. Go back a little bit. And the reason why I ride my seat so flat is because when I do ice pick stuff and I'm in ice pick and I'm sitting down, the flat seat puts it at more of a traditional seat angle, and it makes it just a lot more comfortable for me to sit down on the seat in an ice pick. Yeah, that looks freaking great. So next we need to get these bar ends off so we can put the Backlash V2 grips on. Fun fact about these grips is that these grips were given to me by Montana Ricky at Interbike in 2016. I never rode them until now because I didn't want to. Ricky gave them to me. It's like sentimental. But they're 32 millimeter. They're thicker grips. They've got a flange on them. And I had them sitting around when I needed some grips, so I put them on. Luckily I haven't destroyed them, so I can just put them on the shelf and never ride them again. But now we get to put on Backlash V2s. First we got to get off the old grips, the old new grips that I just put on. Sorry about the noise with the air compressor. I don't know how loud that is for you. But we are going to go for an adventure into the world of flangeless grips for a little while. I have no idea if you could hear that at all. I'm sorry if you can't. Wow, that almost went on there. Go on really far by themselves. Air compressor just makes it so much easier. If you don't have an air compressor at home, you can use rubbing alcohol just a little bit on the inside of your grip, slide it on there, let it dry for an hour or two. Don't put too much on it. It'll take a while to dry, but it'll dry up super quick and then you're good to go. I know a lot of people use hairspray or WD-40 or anything like that, and that leaves residue in there, and if that's what you want, sure, fine, go for it. But if you don't want any residue in your bars or between your grips and your bars, rubbing alcohol works really well. Before we give a test for how they feel. Let's get some bar ends on here. I believe this grip, or these grips, might be a little bit wider than the ones I was using, because the grip that I did have on there fit between the bar, or the brake lever and the end, enough to give me that excess to put the bar end over. As you can see, it went right over that like 1/8 inch excess that I had there. Okay, here we go. It's all installed now. I mean, what do you guys think? Does it look good? I think colored grips to match the frame. Oh my gosh, actually, I think it looks really good. I'm actually really stoked. And here's a real quick clip of what it looks like in the sunlight. Gotta show you, because man, does it look good. Oh my goodness, look at that. Looks so freaking good right now. The seat looks awesome. The grips blown out. There we go, getting them back. The camera is not handling the sunlight the greatest, but man, does it look good. It's a little bit lighter, but I think it fits, and when you ride them, they get a little darker anyways. The swirl reminds me of the swirl on the blue and black Dugan grips that I used to have on my other bike. Here we go. How do they feel? They've got a lot of grip to them. Wow. This is a smaller, it's finning is what it's called on the website, micro finning. It's smaller than on the Backlash V1, which actually, now that I feel this, the smaller feels better than the original, and the originals were comfy. They feel like they're a medium hard rubber compound, like from ODI soft to ODI super rough, destroy your hands. They're probably somewhere right in the middle. But I'm pretty stoked. These feel great, and I want to go take some pictures of them. Let me know what you guys think. Thunderbird seat, Backlash V2 grips, available now at all of the places I already said. Thank you, Alienation, for the continued support. And if you missed the Alienation Venus promo video from yesterday, go and check it out. On the screen, right there. Buy one if you like free coasters. Cassette forward, coaster backwards, cassette forward, we pedal. It's that simple. See you tomorrow for another video. Subscribe down below if you haven't. Thank you. Goodbye.